At our location of the week here at Longreef, minimal effective dose Glutes 1 workout, 6 glute exercises. You can do on the floor, no equipment. You want to make them harder, you can add a band to them, a little band that really goes around your knees or around your ankles. But to start with, just use the floor. First up, we have the floor bridge with your hands behind your head, your legs close together. First thing you do is tilt your pelvis back and roll your hips off the floor. Drive up from the glutes while at the same time using your core to stabilize. Hold the top, come almost down to the ground but not quite, and go back up. If you get a band, you put it around your knees and drive your knees out as you come up. Looking for about 10 to 15 reps of this one. Next we have the clam, lying on your side with your knees on the ground, your feet are in the air, and you're just going to rotate your knees to the side, really trying to activate that piriformis area, which is that glute area on the side of your buttocks. And you're going to do 20 reps each side. It's a low intensity, high volume one. Next up, we have the one leg bum lift, making sure that your shin is 90 degrees, one leg drives up in the air, keeping your knees together so that it is a real true drive through the glutes. You're trying to not use your hamstring. Your hands are behind your head, so you have to balance. Keeping your core, so you've got neutral pelvis stability, not dipping one side. Just trying to activate your glutes specifically and drive up and hold that position, 15 each side. Now we have the clam kick out. Same setup as before, knees on the ground, toes are in the air. We rotate it up to the top of the clam position, and all you're doing now is just touching your toe and then kicking out. Once again, trying to activate that very specific glute medius side of your bum muscles. 20 reps each side. Once again, a high rep, low load one, just trying to specifically isolate that glute muscle. 20 each side. Now we'll need something like a bench. I'm using the tee on the at the golf course. Put your foot flat on it, keep your knees close together, just like the floor bum lift, where you're going to drive up. Because you've got your foot up high, you get a little bit more drive, a little bit more hamstrings into it. And once again, making sure that you don't quite touch the ground, keep your pelvis nice and stable, and drive up through the glute, keeping those knees together so it all comes out of the glute and not out of the hamstring. And our last one, I'm going to use the tee again. You can use a bench, of course. This is a frog, right? A thruster. Put your soles of your feet together, knees nice and wide. And as you drive up from the ground, you get a little bit more activation through the side of your glutes, your glute medius, and really trying to make sure your core is holding strong and drive up through the glute max as well. There you have it, 6 great exercises.